Hello, potato. The day has been long and I need a boost. So it's a good time to take a tea break. And for today's tea break, we're gonna try something new like we always do, because why would I try the same thing over and over? How boring would that be? Nobody watches the new things. They're not about to watch me drink the same thing over and over again. Today we're trying from Califia Farms Matcha Almond Latte with other natural flavor, but just the one. It's dairy-free, it's soy-free, it's green tea with almond milk. And it's apparently 48 fluid ounces. Matcha with other natural flavor. Again, singular. Plant-based, because I think all Califia stuff is. That's what it has, like this kind of pull strip on the side, like those mini brand wrappers do. Am I meant to take the wrapper off of this? That doesn't seem right, because frankly, if that's not a pleasant color. I mean, matcha frequently isn't unless it's been like zhuzhed up with some extra like green dye. It's very swampy looking. It's not visually pleasant, but I know there are other things that don't sponsor this channel that people drink on a daily basis that look very similar. So what do we have to say for ourselves back here? The bottle's 100% recycled plastic. That's kind of cool. 4 servings per container, 120 calories per serving, 10% of your daily sodium, 2 grams of protein. Ingredients should be short, right? Almond milk, cane sugar, matcha green tea, sunflower oil, calcium carbonate, sunflower lecithin, sea salt, natural flavor, guar gum, monk fruit, juice concentrate, gellan gum or gellan gum. I don't know if that's a hard G or a soft G. Potassium citrate. Allergen statement contains almonds. You think? Your iced matcha almond latte is ready. Real matcha green tea plus our creamy almond milk, beautifully blended and ready to sip. Pour over ice and enjoy. I didn't get any ice. I need to get ice. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with ice. We're good to go now. Made with real matcha green tea, approximately 35 milligrams of caffeine. That's nice per 12 fluid ounce serving, which is 1 serving. So not as much as a cup of coffee, but might give us a little bit of an extra perk for the afternoon. And there's lots of little logos back here. It's vegan, it's kosher, it's carrageenan free. Is that an issue? Is that like a health issue for some people, or is that like a preference thing? Gluten-free, BPA-free packaging, shake well for best taste, keep refrigerated, do not freeze, consume within 7 to 10 days of opening. All right, well, there's only 4 glasses worth in here, right? So that shouldn't be a huge effort. You think that's shaken enough? I think it's shaken enough. All right, is that well shaken? So what is the other natural flavor? Is that the monk fruit juice concentrate? Is that the other flavor? Because I thought monk fruit was kind of like just a sweetener. Or is the sugar? I mean, what's the other natural flavor? Singular. I mean, I guess sweetener is a flavor? I don't know. Sweet is the other flavor, I guess, because green tea on its own is not generally particularly sweet. Almond milk on its own is not generally pretty sweet. In fact, I'm not a big fan of almond milk generally. Better than oat milk, though. Oat milk makes everything taste like oatmeal cookies, which I'm not a huge fan of. All right. Now that I've talked, rather than just have quiet sound of me pouring matcha almond latte, let's give it a try. So it's very normal green color. No scent at all. Smells of absolutely nothing. Let me smell the bottle. I get a very slight, I think, matcha scent if I just stick my nose in the bottle there, but not almondy smelling either. I thought almond milk usually smelled a little almondy. All right, well, let's give it a try. Not bad. Kind of subtly, I kind of expected a stronger flavor. The matcha is very subtle flavor in there. I'm not really tasting the almond milk. The matcha's coming a little more like an aftertaste now, but I'm not really tasting the almond milk. And it's not overly sweet. I kind of thought it might be like overly sweet. Because I've had some matcha latte things that were like almost sickeningly sweet, like Starbucks sugar bomb level of sweet. this is actually very mild. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly matcha flavored. I really am not getting much of a sense of it being almond milk at all. Yeah, if I hold it in my mouth, I'm getting just like kind of the flavor of the matcha. And again, not overpoweringly. But I really don't taste the almond at all in it. And normally I think I can taste almond milk. If you give me almond milk, I can tell it from like normal cow's milk. Also, I think almond milk is usually a little bit thicker, and this is not thick at all. It doesn't have any like thick or oily feel on the tongue that a lot of artificial milks have. Or sorry, alternative milks. They're not really artificial. They're just as natural as stuff out of a cow. They're just not made from cow. But yeah, it's not bad. I was kind of expecting something with a little bit more flavor to it. I mean, it's smooth, lightly flavored, not gritty or anything. Sometimes I have found like matcha drinks that have like a little bit of like grit feel to them. But it's not bad. It's inoffensive is certainly a word that comes to mind when I think of it. I wouldn't call it delicious because it's just not strongly flavored enough to be delicious, but it's not in any way bad or gross. It's just kind of a nice, light matcha flavored. I mean, it's actual matcha, but you know, matcha flavor in there that just kind of goes down smooth and isn't bad at all. I wonder how it would have been without the ice. I probably should have tried it without the ice first, but it says on here to pour it over ice. So I do try to follow the instructions. Well, I can just take a sip out of the bottle, I suppose. Nobody needs to know, right? We'll take a sip out of the bottle without ice and see how that is. Of course, it's also warmed up a little bit now sitting in here. It's stronger. The green tea flavor is stronger, just having it straight from the bottle. I think I maybe taste a little bit of the almond there. So yeah, the cold mutes the flavors a little bit. I wonder how this would be heated up. Huh. It doesn't suggest doing that. But I feel like, give me a minute. I feel like I need to go warm some of this up and we'll try some hot stuff. All right, I went and heated some up. Here's some hot Califia Matcha Almond Latte. See the steam on the glass there. The smell, I think, is more intense with it warm. I get a little more of the almondiness, I think, of the scent of it when it's warm too. Let's try some hot Matcha Almond Latte. It's sweeter that way. Weirdly, I don't think the matcha is as strong as it was just drinking it straight from the bottle without ice, but the sweetness comes out more. I think I heated it up too much, so it's kind of hot. That wouldn't be bad on like a cold winter's day though. It's kind of, I think kind of fills the same like internal role as say like a cup of hot chocolate might. I could see having that like some cookies or something. So yeah, that actually might be better. I think the flavor's richer. It's a little bit sweeter, but still not overly sweet that way. It doesn't say to do that. I wonder if like I'm doing something horrible by heating up almond milk, but I can't imagine so. I mean, people make hot drinks with almond milk. It's not a problem. I wouldn't think, unless you have like allergy to almonds, in which case you shouldn't be drinking it at all. So yeah, there we go. Califia Farms Matcha Almond Latte with other natural flavor. Still not 100% sure what the other natural flavor is, mind you. But perfectly pleasant over ice, not over ice, or hot. Not the greatest thing in the world. Not a taste sensation, not a new discovery that makes you go, wow, this needs to be a permanent buy. But not a thing I would be against buying again. Plus now, with a little extra caffeine, it should help get me through the rest of the day. So let's get on to it. Get on to the rest of the day. Hope you have had your tea or your coffee or whatever stimulant you use to make it through the rest of your day. And I hope you found something interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.